Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
Welcome to this presentation of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, live on YouTube and brought to you by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this 2026 U.S. Open Cup qualifier in the third round between Kalonji Pro Profile and Mint Hill FC here at Charlie Jordan Field on the campus of Shiloh High School in Snellville, Georgia. Welcome here to ASMG TV. My name is Larry Weber. Thank you so much. We will get you all set up for this match. Running a little late because of Mother Nature. You can see there the starting 11 for both teams. Kalonji Pro Profile in the white, Mint Hill FC in the green with black tops. Mint Hill FC are going to get us underway. They'll be moving from right to left. Kalonji Pro Profile in the all-white, moving from left to right. Just about ready to get underway. Like I said, we have been dealing with storms in the area this evening. The match before this in the U.S. UPSL, Georgia Conference Premier Division, was abandoned due to lightning. So we were a little behind, but we're going to get you underway, and we're going to get you a full 90 minutes as there is the whistle to start this matchup between Kalonji Pro Profile and Mint Hill FC. Kalonji Pro Profile will have this throw. Handball committed there by Medard. Kalonji Pro Profile out of the UPSL Georgia Conference. Mint Hill FC out of the Mid-Atlantic South Conference in the UPSL. Larson will take this throw. Sent back forward. Multiple players for Kalonji clearing the space. Go back to Demise, to Davies. Hilton, he is dispossessed by Mint Hill. They'll go back to defense. Cut it over to the far side, controlled there. Go back to the defensive line, over to Walker. He will send one forward. Good 1-2 passing there in the midfield. Lose it right in the back. Now here comes a break for Kalonji. Medard on the far side getting it to Kalen Kalonji. He'll get it to Kareem Tamimi. Tamimi will give it to Hilton. Hilton trying to make the stop, but that'll be nicked out, and it will be a corner for Kalonji Pro Profile. Currently in the fall 2025 season. This Mint Hill FC team is currently 6th in the Mid-Atlantic South. Kalonji Pro Profile are in 2nd place in the Georgia Conference Zone 1. This will be an in-swinger from Chari. Right in the middle, cleared by Mint Hill. It'll go out. It'll be a throw. See the referees for today's matchup. Kareem Tamimi will hold off. And quickly, Tiente. I'm sorry, that was Medard. It'll go out. It'll be thrown back in. Tamimi trying to make the turn. Gets around the defender, but it's going to roll out, and it'll be a goal kick. Give the ball to Ali Jafar. He will get us back underway. So far in the fall season, Kalonji Pro Profile with 17 goals. Mint Hill with 22. Mint Hill has allowed 19, so they come in with a +3. Kalonji allowing 12, so they have a +5. So haven't scored as many goals, but they haven't allowed as many goals. See if that continues in this matchup. Kamani Irving trying to hold off the challenge. No foul is given. That ball sent high away from Kalonji. Back forward from Mint Hill. Controlled. Good touch there by Weber. Cleared by Kalonji. Collision, that'll be a foul committed by Hilton. Kalonji was able to defeat LSA Norcross Pro 4-2. Mint Hill FC defeated South Carolina United Heat 3-2. Larson will send this ball forward. Nice laser of a ball forward. Cleared by Kalonji. Tamimi on his horse trying to get ahead of the defender. Standing him up. Good work there by the defender, number 7, Russell. Still battling for it. He's in the box. Trying to get it to Medard. Cleared by Mint Hill. Still in play. Up, they did call it out. Will be a throw. You could just barely see it. We talk about it so many times on these broadcasts here at Shiloh Stadium. It's the gray line for the touchline. It's hard enough to see it up here in the press box. It's even harder down on that pitch. And the pitch is going to be very fast tonight with it being artificial and the amount of rain that we've had over the course of the last 2 hours. Back to Demise. Davies will give it back to Demise. He'll go all the way back to Pletez. Henry will send one out to center circle. Controlled by Pickering. Pavlotsky just able to take that away from Mint Hill. Send it long. Trying to get it to Tamimi. He's going to be able to pick it up on the second attempt. Good footwork by the former Atlanta United 2-man. Through center circle. Pavlotsky will give it back to Tamimi. But that pass off the mark to Hilton. Hilton wanting to move forward before that pass had gotten there. Long ball out of the back. Pavlotsky goes down, but no foul is called. That one sent high in the air by Demise. Pavlotsky trying to box out number 32. Cardona not going to be able to do so. Man, he'll take the shot over the bar and out for a goal kick. See the weather right now as it stands here in Snellville, Georgia. Currently 52 degrees, winds about 11 miles an hour. It's been that constant rain that we've had over the course of the last 2 hours that is the biggest factor. Most of that rain has passed. Over here to Davies. Davies will go thread the needle down the line to Hilton. Hilton's pass is behind Tiente, but Pavlotsky gets it forward. He earns the foul. They want the ball farther back as that foul was committed. Hold on, center official having a conversation with wanting Pletez to do something. Let's see. We'll see what they are wanting to do. I think maybe they are wanting to make sure that Pletez has a number on that jersey, which he came in with number 0. You can see the frustration with Pletez. But we are getting back underway here. I have a little bit of light rain that will be in the area for the remainder of this match, but it looks like all of the threatening weather has passed. Back underway here in the 11th minute. Kalonji Pro Profile 0, Mint Hill FC 0. That'll roll back to Jafar. That'll be a foul committed right at the edge of center circle. Quickly back underway as Mint Hill. That one hit a little too quickly, rolls out, be a throw for Kalonji. Mint Hill's last match on the 26th of October was a 5-1 defeat to Charlotte Soccer Academy. Kalonji Pro Profile's last match was on the 21st of October. They defeated Pachuca, Georgia 3-0. Offsides was called. Sent forward by Kalonji, but cut off by Mint Hill. Both teams trying to establish themselves in the midfield. Cut off there by Davies, goes right back to Rad. He gives it over here to the near side, trying a nice pass forward. Was Larson. Player goes down, no foul is called. Be a throw for Kalonji. A few extra choice words there between Deluzio and Kalonji man. Let's see which player was it that they were calling. I believe for a center official wanting to make sure that there's no misunderstanding there. Kalonji man was kind of confused as to what the problem was. Nonetheless, we're back underway here in the 14th minute. Good turn by Bedard, gives it for Hilton, but Hilton not able to do anything with that one. Allows Mint Hill to be on the attack again. Nice movement around the pitch by Mint Hill. But they lose it in. Ooh, and there's going to be a yellow card issued to the Mint Hill player for that challenge on Kareem Tamimi in the 14th minute. You see here, Tamimi gets it and then is absolutely depleted there. Coming in the 14th minute. Kalonji will get us back underway. Kamani Irving. Yellow card was issued to number 7, Jeremy Russell. For reckless tackle. Working over here to the near side. Weber. Great tackle there by Kalonji Pro Profile. Nice open space for DeLuzio. He gives it back. And just look at how quickly Kalonji closed the space right there. You look at this replay really quick. Look at how quickly they closed the space. DeLuzio passes it back, and then immediately all closed down. Playtez having to run down the ball as Shiloh Stadium is a very, very large facility with the track. Once that ball goes, it goes for a ways. Here's Medard. He gets past Sean, and he just pulls that one wide. That was a sensational opportunity for Kalonji Pro Profile to go on the board. And you see this ball come forward. Defender just gets the bounce wrong, allows Medard to get past him. He takes the shot, and Jafar just able to keep him off the mark, and he pulls it wide to keep it 0-0. That was almost the match opener. Over to the far side. Good touch. Keeping it under control. Mint Hill trying to maintain possession. Lose it right at midline. Pavlotsky goes back to Irving. Irving able to turn. Releases it forward. But that ball is going to be too much of an angle for Hilton to run it down. It'll go out. It'll be a throw for Mint Hill. We do have to have a winner tonight. So if we go to full time in regulation, it is more than likely that we will go to penalty spots to resolve a deadlock. Let's see if we have to get to that point or not. Davies able to head it forward, but Mint Hill control it. Pulls off Hilton, but it rolls out, and it will be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. DeLuzio just could not keep complete control of it. Davies throws it in. Hilton trying to flick it on. That one will go out. We'll do it all over again. Davies gets it to Medard. Gets it back from Hilton, sliding across, and it's there for the opener for Kalonji Pro Profile to take it 1-0. And who, of course, is it but Kareem Tamimi in the 19th minute. Medard and Hilton trade the give and go. Medard's being pulled back, and he still finds the thread to get it to Tamimi to make it 1-0. Both teams really, and again, center official. This time, who is he calling? Again, calling off Playtez. And I think it's all about the jersey and the number. So as we allow the change in equipment, we'll go back, we'll look at that goal one more time. See this ball, Medard gets it to Hilton. Hilton giving it back to Medard. Medard being pulled back and absolutely miss the run of play by Kareem Tamimi. And it was Ty Walker who was trying to pull back Awanja Medard. Now we have a proper jersey for the keeper for Kalonji Pro Profile. We will get this match back underway in the 22nd minute. Headed out by Kalonji. They'll do it a second time. Not able to control it was Kalen Kalonji. Allows Mint Hill to have possession. Cut off by Tamimi. Kalen will get it forward to Medard. Medard makes the turn, is dispossessed, continues to run, and that is going to be a head injury. Center official pulling everybody away from Medard. Watch this play as this ball bouncing. Medard and the Mint Hill player collide. I couldn't see who it was from Mint Hill that collided with him. Looks like it's Jeremy Russell, I think, up there at the top, having the conversation with the Mint Hill FC player or staff member. Medard is up. He will have to come off of the pitch. And we'll see if the Mint Hill FC, yes, the Mint Hill FC player will have to come off as well because of the staff member coming on and confirmed, yes, it was Jeremy Russell. He will come off as well as Awanja Medard. It'll be a drop ball here in the 24th minute. I'm expecting a little bit of stoppage time here in this first half with some of the delays that we've had due to equipment. And now for this conversation that's going on between Christopher Gardner, let me spit it out, and some of the Kalonji players. Needless to say, back underway live, deflected, and it'll go back to Jafar. Surveys both sides. He'll come over here to Walker. Walker releases it quickly. Working around Davies. Good work there by Larson. The ball deflected, and it will come back to Chari, and he will send it back to the midfield, at least momentarily. Larson, go over to the far side. Good triangle passing from Mint Hill. Russell is being allowed back on the pitch. That ball will come back to Walker. He'll send it forward. Chari is able to slide through two Mint Hill players to get it for Kalonji, at least for a moment, before losing it in midfield again. Center circle, Mint Hill FC. They'll go forward, still waiting for Awanja Medard to come back or a substitution to be put in his place. Walker gives it back to forward, over to the far side to Luzio, passes it to Russell. That pass from Russell is going to be out, and it will be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Chari with the throw. Looks like center official is going to allow Medard back on the pitch. Thrown into Tamimi, and he's able to release that ball to Hilton. Hilton is onside. Right into the, and in the back of the net. Was he offside? Yes, he was. Great save by Ali Jafar for Zane Hilton's shot. Unfortunately, Awanja Medard was offside, but Zane Hilton right in the middle of the pitch had the opportunity, and Ali Jafar with a sensational save. And offside there. We'll go back and look at that save in a minute, because that was a thing of beauty, and that would have really been a detriment to Mint Hill, as that would have given Kalonji 2 to the clean. And that's a nasty challenge by Chari, and I believe Chari is going to get some plastic for his misdeeds. Indeed he will. 27th minute will go to Nathan Chari. So about 43 yards out. Expect a floater into the box. Make this interesting. Playtez is there, throws it down. He is fouled. Let's go back and look at that save by Ali Jafar. Look at Hilton. He's all alone and right into him. Could have went left, could have went right, but he went right into Jafar. That was a great save by the keeper. Came out, was big, didn't allow the goal. That was a thing of beauty right there. Now over here to Larson. He passes back, come forward. Back to Larson. Back defensively. Gardner gives it over to the far side. Now moving down that far line. Mint Hill. Come back to Pickering. He'll get a nice little flick forward from Weber. That one tried to sneak his way through, and that one almost found its way into goal. A very interesting shot. You see the first one deflected, and he tries the second attempt, and Christopher Gardner was not off by much. Now another equipment situation as Playtez getting his boots retied by Demise. So it's one of those days for Henry Playtez. So a yellow card issued to both teams. There's a foul. Just one so far. Demise going down after he released that ball. Demise slow to get up. And he is okay. A little wet, but he's fine. Back underway. Tony Tiente will Slide over to Kamani Irving, the captain of Kalonji Pro Profile. That pass cut off. Chari will come out to, or that was Pavlotsky that came out to assist. And a foul will be committed right on the back line there. See this ball coming forward. Gets past Demise, and then just taken out on the back line was Nathan Chari. We begin the 32nd minute with the score: Kalonji Pro Profile 1, Mint Hill FC 0. Third round of the U.S. Open Cup, and there is another foul, and this will be a yellow card issued to Sam Pavlotsky in the 32nd minute. As he tries the block movement forward of the Mint Hill FC player. Almost a rugby / American football tackle. Center official not allowing any chicanery here in this match. Coming up, having a conversation with the line of players. The ball forward for Mint Hill. Headed a secondary time and out. Foul was called on the Mint Hill player. Henry Playtez will get us started in the 33rd minute. Allows Demise to do the honors. Tamimi. Medard. Cut off. Tony Tiente. Cut off by Ben Davies to Tiente. Both teams battling to maintain possession in the midfield. Davies goes down. It'll be a throw. Looking to take it quickly. Rad goes backwards. Pavlotsky is going to get there. And a nice sliding tackle by Pickering. Allows Mint Hill move forward again. Pickering gets it back. Tries to get it past Tiente. Not going to be able to do so, but he earns a corner for Mint Hill. Looks like Ian Larson is going to come up to take this corner for Mint Hill. It'll be an in-swinger. Center official holding up play. Have a conversation with players yet again, making sure that no aggressive play is transpiring. Here comes the in-swinger. High and long to pack post, headed, cleared away by Kalonji. Kalen Kalonji will send a long ball over to Medard. He's going to get there. Unable to completely control it. He's got a back tread. Wanted to make the turn. Gets it a second chance. Hilton. He's able to clear it. But Mint Hill may receive possession, and they're looking to attack, lose it. Pavlotsky gets it to Hilton. Pavlotsky will get it back. Trying to give it to Medard. Headed away by Mint Hill, and a foul will be called. Awanja Medard, one of the fastest players in the UPSL Georgia Conference on those wings. In that case, he was so fast he ran past the ball. Having to recover allowed Mint Hill to reshape and relieve that pressure. Ball bouncing around in the midfield. Mint Hill. Larson. Rad will send a long switch. Controlled. Nice ball forward. Chari. Clear it for the throw. Center official calling for trainer to come over and look at Zane Hilton as he is down. So 37 minutes into this match, Kalonji Pro Profile 1, Mint Hill FC 0. Goal scored in the 19th minute by Kareem Tamimi. Yellow cards so far issued in the 14th minute to Jeremy Russell for Mint Hill FC. 27th minute for Nathan Chari, number 5 for KSA, and in the 32nd minute for Sam Pawlowski, number 13 for Kalonji Pro Profile. Zane Hilton having his right ankle verified there. He will scoot off of the touchline. You can see that gray line. It's that gray line that Zane Hilton is sitting on right now. That's the touchline. It's that gray line. And you can see the way that it transitions between that green and that gray. And that is what we can see zoomed in from our cameras. And you can see it there for the outline of the box. On the field, it can sometimes be very hard to see that. Thrown in, nice long throw from Mint Hill. Shot and out. See if Mint Hill can take advantage of Kalonji Pro Profile being down a man. Still believe we'll have a substantial amount of stoppage time. Playtez lays it off, allows Kamani Irving to send this one out. Kareem Tamimi not giving up on that. That pass deflected off of Larson's forehead as Medard was trying to get it to Tamimi. Now Pickering surveys the field. He'll go long down the far channel, able to get it to the teammate. Playtez sends it up in the air and easily grabs it. Takes a moment, surveys the field. He will send it out. Through center circle, not able to get to Tamimi. Medard fighting with Pickering. Pickering's able to clear it. He'll get it back and come over to Larson. Larson has plenty of space to move forward through the midfield. Lays it off. Nice square pass. Larson will get it back. Deflected up in the air off of Tiente. Tamimi trying to send it back into midfield. Larson again. Nice ball forward, but just not able to get it to number 18, Matthew Guarda. That was almost the opener for Mint Hill. You see this ball. It comes over to Larson, and he puts a perfect ball through the defense. And if Guarda could have hit that with his head. That could have been the opening goal for Mint Hill. A little bit of delay there from Playtez, the center official warning him to get underway. Kalonji will send one into Mint Hill's box, but Jafar is easily able to recover it. He will come over here to the near side, controlled by Larson. Yeah, it looks like Hilton's day is done. He is hobbling off of the pitch. Let's see who Kalonji Pro Profile is going to bring in to replace him. He's making his way around the pitch to that bench. And that's going to have ramifications not only in this match, but the remainder of the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division, as Kalonji Pro Profile are fighting to not only win the regular season Zone 1, but they want to have a good run into the playoffs and have an opportunity to represent the Georgia Conference in the UPSL National Tournament. And to have their left winger go down, or I'm sorry, the right winger, as he's taken over. Here's Medard. He gets trying to get past the defender. He takes the shot and saved by Jafar. Here comes on the replacement for Hilton. Hilton took over the responsibilities from Anthony Sumo. Anthony Sumo was signed by Carolina Core to a MLS Next Pro contract. Chari will come up to take this in-swinger. Here comes Chari's in-swinger to the back post. Headed and right past. A leaping Jafar for Kareem Tamimi's second in the 43rd minute. A strike with perfection here as Chari lines it up, puts it in towards the back post, and Tamimi rises above the defender and slots it home to make it 2. Kalonji Pro Profile and Mint Hill FC. Both goals scored by Kalonji Pro Profile. Blake White, number 10, is who came on for Zane Hilton, who came off with an injury. Kareem Tamimi laying it off for Medard. Medard holds up, crosses it over to Blake White. Blake with a nice little touch, gets it to Tamimi. Tamimi will take the shot, and he makes it 3. Kareem Tamimi, so calm, so poised. The former Yolanda United 2 player. Makes it look so effortless. You see Medard makes it on a nutmeg past Larson, and nothing that Ty Walker could do but watch that one go in the back of the net to make it 3-0. This could very well be one of the final seasons for Kareem Tamimi with this Kalonji Pro Profile squad, as is very, very likely his move into the pro status is only, at this point, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Two minutes of stoppage time is what we received from the fourth official. Tamimi with the turn. Holds off the Mint Hill player. Being tugged, and he'll earn the foul. Christopher Gardner is going to receive the yellow card for that excessive jersey pulling in the 46th minute. Blake White will get us back underway here in the 47th minute. Blake White sends it forward, cleared by Mint Hill. Now they want to transition. DeLuzio gets that one knocked out by Demise. It will be a throw. Larson will come up to take this throw. And Chari will send that one back to the midfield. Awanja trying to get around the defender. Great work by the defender not to give up position, but he loses it again. And he will not be called for the foul. But it will end. The first 45 are in the books. Score, Kalonji Pro Profile 3. Mint Hill FC 0. This will give you an opportunity to go get a snack and a drink and get ready for a second 45 that will probably come quickly. And we will step away with the score. Kalonji Pro Profile 3, Mint Hill FC 0.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer.
And welcome back here to Charlie Jordan Field on the campus of Shiloh High School for this 2026 U.S. Open Cup qualifier in the third round. Kalonji Pro Profile currently with a 3-0 lead over Mint Hill FC. All 3 goals scored by number 9, Kareem Tamimi, in the 19th, 43rd, and 45th minute. You can see the center official having a conversation. I believe that was between number 33, Ty Walker, and Kareem Tamimi. And believe it's going to be Kalonji Pro Profile that'll get us underway in the second half. Kalonji Pro Profile are in the all-white kits. They're going to be moving from right to left. Mint Hill FC, they're in the green tops with black shorts, moving from left to right. Again, this Mint Hill FC team out of the Mid-Atlantic South in the UPSL. Kalonji Pro Profile out of the Georgia Conference in the UPSL. And underway here at Charlie Jordan Field. And this new technique that we're seeing begin to filter into soccer here around the world, where the kickoff is just blasted out into the corner to try to pin the opponent. Mint Hill looking for a path forward, able to get it to Russell, but Russell is dispossessed. Pavlotsky trying to thread it down the line, and Medard is able to get there. He tries to switch play, not going to get it to Tamimi, but it's going to get to Blake White. Blake White looking to get it again to Tamimi, but that one will be cut off by Walker. He loses it. Goes down, does Blake White, but no foul is called. Now, Mint Hill looking to attack. Shot over here to the far side. Good switch, but that one's going to go out. It'll be a throw deep in Kalonji's third. Inches away from the corner. Chari is going to lay this off and let Kamani complete that throw. He actually earned an extra 5-6 yards on that throw. That'll go out, be another throw for Kalonji. Another long throw in. Foul committed on Pavlotsky. Wanting to take it quickly, but the center official was not ready for that. We will go back to the position of the foul on Pavlotsky. Kamani Irving will take it. Sent long from Kamani. Kalen Kalonji Not able to get there completely. Medard gets a touch on it and cleared by Mint Hill. That one will make its way out. Kamani throws it into Pavlotsky. Acrobatic clearance, but he was all the way out of the play area, so it'll be a throw from Mint Hill, taken quickly. Walker sends it forward. Gets past the first man. Good pass. Makes the run. Gets it into the box. Cleared by Kalonji. That ball did not stay in the field of play. Mint Hill working down the far channel. Held up, having to come back. Tamimi keeping Pickering honest with his passing. Sent forward, headed, and he was offsides. Back, forward, underway in the 51st minute. Foul committed. Kalen Kalonji getting up off the pitch. Down that far channel, Medard trying to come across to Tamimi. Tamimi goes down, but no foul is called in the box. DeLuzio switches it back over to the far side, cut off by Medard, still makes it to the Mint Hill player. Tiente finally takes it away for Kalonji. Just sent over to the Mint Hill side to relieve pressure. Let's see if either of these two teams utilize all of their 5 substitutes for this matchup. And conversation is going to be stopped there as Cyrus Rad pushed off Tony Tiente, who was right there with him. Center official just calming down there. Ball sent into the box for Mint Hill. Deflected off of Cordona. It goes out, but it will be a corner. And you can still see, if you look over to the side of the pitch, you can see Zane Hilton finally making his way towards the locker room. Here comes the in-swinger. Cleared by Kalonji. Jafar coming way out of his box to clear that ball. Not the best of clearances. You can see what the Mint Hill player was trying to do. Number 2, Robert Weber, he was trying to square past that right at midline, and he absolutely flubbed the hitting of the ball. and it just kind of fell to the ground, and luckily they were able to come back away with it. Medard, sliding challenge, makes its way back to Jafar. He sends it forward, but touched by Tamimi, trying to hold off the defender. That ball bounces off of the corner flag and goes out. It'll be a throw. Nathan Chari coming up to take this throw. Taking his time, and he's got to be careful because he's already on a yellow card. Gets it to Tamimi, gives it back to Chari. It'll go out, and it'll be a goal kick. 55 minutes in, Kalonji Pro Profile still holding the 3-0 lead over Mint Hill FC. Mint Hill needing, and there's a little extracurricular there. And a yellow card issued to Medard. Medard is incensed, enraged at being given a yellow card. Don't need that. He needs to calm down. More going on between Medard and some other players. Medard already wound up, and some players trying to take him all the way. I believe it was Larson. Everything getting under control. Take a look at what happened. You see Medard battling right here. And they see what it was, and you didn't see it, was there was an elbow thrown by the Mint Hill player. That was what enraged Medard, and it was from behind. Kamani Irving, the captain, and I believe that's the Mint Hill FC captain, being called over to get control of his players. Matthew Guarda. Let's take a look at that one more time. And you can see what incensed. See right here, and you see an elbow right there thrown, and that is what enraged. And I believe that was Larson who threw the elbow. So to confirm the way that subs work here in the U.S. Open Cup, like in the MLS, 5 substitutions, but they can only be in 3 moments, and 1 temporary sub can be brought in for any head injury. It's not like in the UPSL where it's 7 substitutions and it can be at any moment in the match. Shot taken, saved by Playtez. And that one, he goes down, and it's a goal kick. And you see Tamimi or Pavlotsky going down, and he's going to there's going to be a yellow card issued to one of the Mint Hill players that pushed Pavlotsky down. I'll get confirmation of which player that was. Kamani Irving gets us back underway in the 60th minute as the rain begins to fall yet again. Dards tackled. Goes out for a throw off of Pickering. Kalen Kalonji able to get it to Tiente. A little back heel attempt by Tamimi, but not able to get it to Blake White. Now here comes Mint Hill again. They need to get some points on the board quickly. Shot taken. Saved. And again. And it'll go out for a corner. Playtez able to save it, but not able to keep control of it. You see here, it's a good ball, and he lets it spill out. It'll be a corner, be an in-swinger for Mint Hill. Centrally headed out. It'll be a goal kick. Winner of this match moves on to the 4th round. Mint Hill able to get it forward again. Still looking for that opener for them. Offsides. As the rain starts to pick up. And to go back to verify that yellow card on Mint Hill for that challenge on Sam Pavlovsky, it was issued to number 10, Ian Larson. That one will make its way out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. So Kalonji Pro Profile, as it stands right now, would make their way to the 4th and final round of qualifying, which will take place the weekend of November 22nd and 23rd. Kalonji clear that ball. There was a substitution for Mint Hill. Jeremy Russell, number 7, is out. Number 36, Marco Navarro, comes on. Thrown in. Kalen Kalonji got a touch on it. They end up getting it back. Kalen takes a shot. And that one pulled wide. It would be a goal kick. Taken short quickly. Mint Hill send it to the half line, but back in control for a moment was Kalonji, but they earn a throw. That one off the feet of Navarro, and it will be a throw again for Kalonji, this time about another 20 yards forward. Make it about 10. Able to get it to Tamimi, wanting to make the turn, deflects it off of Navarro, and we'll do it for a third time. Deflected off of Navarro, and a corner. See, Jafar was disappointed in that call. He wanted that to be a goal kick. And Kalen Kalonji will come up to take the corner responsibilities for Kalonji Pro Profile. Shares his time on the pitch between the UPSL and MLS Next program for Kalonji Pro Profile. His in-swinger coming in to the back post and beyond. Tamimi trying to run it down. And it'll be a throw for Mint Hill. Continue forward. Good little header, but Deluzio loses it to Sam Pavlotsky. Tamimi coming back from an offside position. Earns the kick forward for Mint Hill. Chari clears it. We're in the 68th minute. And Mint Hill FC still searching for that opening goal. Nice ball from Deluzio, but Henry Plates able to get there just in front of the striker to take that chance away from Mint Hill. Tamimi loses possession to Mint Hill. Coming out of the suburbs of Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way down here to Snellville, Georgia, on a Sunday evening, the beginning of November. As it stands right now, Mint Hill is going to have the 3.5-hour drive home to think about where this game went wrong for them. prepare to finish up their UPSL conference and have the potentiality to meet again if they were to meet each other in the national tournament for the UPSL. Chari challenging, and that one deflected off of the Mint Hill player. Out for a throw for Kalonji. Blake White assisting with that throw, earning off of Cardona. Deluzio. Get it back, sends it immediately forward. Wanted the run, didn't get it, but they'll get it back. Deluzio was wanting Cardona to make the run. I should say that was Walker. He was wanting it to make the run. Thrown in. Nonetheless, Mint Hill lose possession. Kalonji, they really haven't had much of a possession in the last 10, 15 minutes in an attacking form. The ball has spent the majority of the time in Kalonji's half. Foul going to be called. Advantage was played. Elected to come back to the foul was center official. This ball is only about 29 yards out. Cyrus Rad over the ball. Only a two-man wall for Kalonji Pro Profile. Looking to strike this with his left. Center official verifying everyone's position. Calling TNT over. Ball put into the box, over the wall, out. And it'll be a corner. Weber will take this in swinger. In swinger to the back post and beyond and out for a goal kick. The Mint Hill player trying to assist the rundown of the ball. Playtez follows him. Back underway in the 73rd minute. Kalonji Pro Profile 3. Mint Hill FC 0. Foul committed in center circle by Kalonji. Deflected off of Pavlatsky, and Chari is knocked to the ground. Center official speaking to the AR, verifying the players' physical state. No foul, or no throw. It'll be a foul. It'll be a free kick for Kalonji. There was a substitute coming on for Mint Hill. End of the day, it looks like for end of the day for Kalen Kalonji. He's got to be replaced by Omero Ramos. Chari will come up for this throw. Tamimi not able to keep it in play. And that one will roll out, and it'll be another throw for Kalonji. Cut off the pass, but they get it right back to Mimi! Makes it 4. And right there on a mistake by Mint Hill, Kalonji Pro Profile put this match away with Kareem Tamimi's 4th goal. You see right here, just too slow. Wins it right there and puts it into the back of the net. Omero Ramos forcing the ball to Tamimi, and he puts it away in the 75th minute to add to his total tonight. A coming out celebration here for Kareem Tamimi in the U.S. Open Cup, putting 4 in the column. At this rate, he might even have a chance to get a second hat trick if he continues these ways. Mint Hill needs to get one in the goal and get things moving in the right direction. Can they do it now? Deflected off of Pavlotsky, still in possession. Deflected off of the Mint Hill player, but still there. Looks like we have 2 players for Kalonji Pro Profile ready to come in, handing in their paperwork. And it was number 2, Robert Weber, who came out for Mint Hill. He was replaced by number 12, Martin Freeman. Tamimi receives that ball, knocked out, and it'll be a goal kick. Back underway to the defense. Walker will come over here to Navarro. Down the line. Cardona gives it to Pickering. Pickering will go over to the far side. Pass in center circle. Controlled. Cut off by Pavlotsky, but cut off right again by Walker. Over to the far side. Trying to get past Davies. Lays it off. Into the box, high in the sky, shot over the bar and out for a goal kick. Here comes the substitutes for Kalonji Pro Profile. Into the day for Nathan Chari and Sam Pavlotsky. Number 11, Daniel Tumasi, and number 19, LaShawn Morris come on to the pitch for Kalonji in the last 11 minutes of regular time. That ball bouncing off of Welker. Still in play behind Tumasi. And White cannot get there in time. Allows Mint Hill to transition. Headed into possession to DeLuzio. He will send it back forward to Larson. Larson with the pass. Shot over here to the near side. Can't control it. And that one goes out for a goal kick. You see here, bouncing over here to the near side. Henry Playtez getting big. Forcing that out. Will be a corner, though. Be an in-swinger for Mint Hill. Taken short. Cleared by Kalonji. Back forward from DeLuzio, but that'll go out for another goal kick. '82nd minute, Kalonji Pro Profile 4, Mint Hill FC 0. All 4 goals scored by number 9, Kareem Tamimi. That ball will be a free kick. DeLuzio and Gardner stood over the ball, but Kalonji will release. Get it to Tamimi. Tamimi loses it to Mint Hill. DeLuzio able to thread it to Larson for a moment. Blake White has it. Makes a turn, gives it to Tamimi. He gives it right back to him. Deflected off of Navarro and out for a throw. And there will be a foul on Kamani Irving, and the yellow card will be issued to number 77, Jamie DeLuzio, in the 84th minute. Captain of Kalonji Pro Profile still laying on the pitch, taking his time getting up. Daniel Tumasi offering assistance up. Tumasi will send it forward. Kareem Tamimi will take the shot. Saved. Blake White will run that ball down. Collided with Cardona. DeLuzio over to Larson. Crossing it. But that pass too far behind his teammate. And Cardona is going to win the foul off of Blake White. Into the box, got a touch on it. And Blake White is just able to see it out. It'll be a throw for Mint Hill FC. 86th minute we have entered. Larson cleared. Larson again. Switching to the backside. Headed away, and another throw quickly taken. One off of Mint Hill. Sliding tackle, and a yellow card is coming for number 20. Make that a red card. A red card issued to Joseph Pickering. Red card issued to Pickering in the 86th minute. So Mint Hill will play the remainder of these matches, or remainder of this match, about 4 minutes with a man down. Considered serious foul play right there in center circle. Pickering off with a straight red. Kamani will send a long ball. And that will find its way out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. Pretty much right by the corner flag. Long thrown in. Deflected out. Foul. Quickly. Back underway. Cut off by Kamani. He goes down. But that foul is going to be on Kamani. Mint Hill get it underway quickly from Guarda. That one finds its way to Henry Plates. He will hold up, utilize the 8-second time that he has to release it. Gets to Tamimi. He loses it to Mint Hill. DeLuzio lays it off for Cardona. Across to Larson. Larson trying to pass back, able to successfully do so. Back to Larson. Into the box, right into the arms of Plates. As we enter the last minute of regulation. That one will go out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. Tamimi. That ball went out, and it's a Kalonji throw. Just not gone Mint Hill FC's way tonight. They have just been a step off since about the first 15 minutes or so into this match. They started the match well, and then once the 19th minute came, Kareem Tamimi took this match over, and it has not been the same since. We're in stoppage time. Throw for Mint Hill. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Stoppage time is over. We end this open qualifier with the score: Kalonji Pro Profile 4, Mint Hill FC 0. Christopher Gardner trying to wind up some of the Kalonji Pro Profile players. Staff not having anything of it. This will allow Kalonji Pro Profile to move on, and you can see more extracurricular between some of the players and both sides, and the staff immediately getting control of that. Man of the match goes to number 9, Kareem Tamimi of Kalonji Pro Profile with his 4 goals for this match. That'll do it for our coverage here for this U.S. Open Cup qualifier. Thank you for watching here on ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our live content, as well as podcast interviews, highlights, so very much more. Thank you to everybody here, a part of ASMG TV Studios. My name's been Larry Weaver. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time right here at ASMG TV.
This has been a presentation of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.